Hours of Jazz. She is a constellation. I thought listening to Ella Fitzgerald. The magic spell has been cast and time has been stopped. Okay, here is the thing about hours. To eat in 15 minutes, you work 8 hours. To work 8 hours, you live 4 hours away. But for living, you sleep even less. No matter how slow life is, it goes fast. Bending deeper on us, threatening our wishes. But we are proud of our flights and downfalls, remembering, pitying ourselves, who we are, who we were, always alone, but together. Folded by the darkest nights, hearing from far our low voices, and words in breath yelled a good return. To enjoy one day in your life, you work 6, but to get a week off, you work a year. To retire before the end, you work all your life. Over time, you realize that this constant run is not aimed at making you believe in a run, but in ensuring that you practice your oblivion. Remember to walk very carefully and to enjoy one day in your life, you should walk 6. Listening to Ella Fitzgerald, all your hours are fading away. Darkness, silent and dusty, swallows the square and the streets. Buildings and towns, killers in black masks are running around. They are hungry for death. Look very carefully. They know you. Winds, they're made of quenching aspirations. The passion of breath lives within every wind, and that old kiss quenches them like a song, as we all are still living without a sense of what's buried deep within the night. Children's breath, bound evenly, pilled at the roadside among ghosts, moan rises. Silence remains the same as the breath of forgiveness. Dusty edge of insanity slowly sinks in the grey smoke of emptiness. No fighter jets up above, but kites. But where are they? Why God sleeps? Why are we dying as God sleeps? Why no one cares about you anymore? Why are you silent? Why don't you see me standing right in front of you? The light in the window must give you courage. Lights are not faded away yet. Children shine in the streets. The western wind will color them gold. Every mother feels her child as the rays fill the way out of darkness. Mother's voice echoes in the dark. Where are you, Lord? Where is my son? Where is my daughter? Where is their kingdom?
take back all I put inside this earth. I climb the walls to watch the white break, hoping my father hasn't lied again, that he stays where he fell into the dirt. Now I know he isn't the rain. The lightning in the distance is neither his tongue nor God's, ready to scold me for my doubt. Out here, neither the pen nor the bullet withdraws. There are no more self-edits, no more pills, no cross-outs. The land before me empty and blank as a page. Beyond it all, meaning rides free of its straps. In this hungry, unbroken night, I am alone again. I lift my pen. Finally, I mean what I say.
Senators to discuss some of what happened, and some of them are revealing a little bit of.
But is now really the time to handcuff the administration from taking any military action when there's a power vacuum that was created by Maduro's refusal to surrender?
Jackie, it's never the wrong time to enforce the Constitution. The Constitution says the United States shouldn't be at war without a vote of Congress. This president has military action against Iran, Nigeria.
His 74-word social media post that removed the extraordinary mystery, frankly, or the unresponsibility of exactly what was happening in the skies of Caracas very quickly to explain that this place is thing.
I command the chaos turn into order. I command the death turn into life. I command the war turn into peace. I don't want to know or think anymore. You know my soul yearns for knowledge. But from this day on, I don't want to know a thing except for war. Will I be able or not to love?
Vengeance upon vengeance. Not every man is an engine of war and fresh chaos. This morning, I drink coffee in silence while watching my daughter as she stands in the doorway of our home, backlit and golden, holding her gym bag, an aura of resolve in her bearing, broken only in the moment by the thump of her braid across her back as she turns her body to leave. Hold fast, I think, then blink, and she is gone.
So I'll stand up again and tell you that I shall gather strength. And something will happen as if by accident, and we shall walk toward each other again. I command the sorrow turn into calm. I command the noise turn into silence.
The next steps and what that transition
came
from
to
where
a
we are
sudden
today, right now.
screeching halt about 2.5 hours ago. Marine trackers noticing that the ship turned direction at that moment.
We live together in a time when we find ourselves figuratively bathing in a tub with those whose views are antithetical to our own. Soaking with friends of differing minds may not be a bad idea. Assumptions around us are washed away with soap and water. Panaceas collapse and obscure. We live for the moment, thrive with common edicts, and remember each other's selves as we pivot from door to door to door. Seeking solace, hunting for calm in the storm, we peruse some kind of rapprochement in an unknown shape or form. Even as the world devolves into the wretched, we scrape the fetid sores and remains into piles and heaps that mount in untractable scores. We patch together promises that we know have little chance of relief. We foster a morbid, faithless dance. And what of the moment, and where of the place, when a sign of relief will sustain against the thankless whipping rain? We place ourselves in a joyful realm of surcease, when the markets rebound to the blistering sounds of a death-defying peace. Then we wash away the skeptics, laugh, and cleanse ourselves in the lovely bathtub of life. All comers welcome.
I concede nothing, but that Greenwich Village was a drowsy dandelion, like Michael said, and that whatever happiness there was still exists somewhere between nostalgia and the subjunctive. I confess if I measure time lately too much around my dog, it's because I like to walk, love my dog, and miss being up close to my kids each day, able to appraise how much like trees they've changed, are changing now newly beyond my reach. As I cross the familiar woods this morning, I see a sapling folding under the weight of heavy rain, and an ancient decrepit maple that's lost a limb. If Michael were here, I'd tell him about my children because he's a twin. I'd also tell him about leaving the village for the first time, being sent to the countryside so I could learn to make music by blowing through reeds and hunt copperheads in a flashing stream with other kids, clicking tiny stones against my teeth like tic-tacs, mineral-rich as we gathered sarsaparilla and beech twigs to toss in a pot on the bonfire in late afternoon, sometimes climbing the hill to the range to shoot targets until the dinner bell rang, or else lie back on the grass alongside friends until our hair dried, deciphering clouds or wishing on dandelions, enchanted that our breath could scatter seeds on the wind with a promise of future expansion. Awakening even then to the sense that every one of us was a whole universe beneath that single swath of sky.
हम सब टूटे हुए हैं, बिखरे हुए, फिर से गड़े गए, उसी एक मिट्टी से बने, उसी निर्दयी भट्टी में पके और सख्त हुए। हम सब के भीतर दरारें हैं, जहां से रोशनी भीतर आती है, किनारों से उधड़े हुए, जोड़ों पर से खुलते हुए, छिलते टूटते हुए, अपनी ही पीड़ाओं के टुकड़ों से बिखरते हुए। We are all the same heartbeat, sliced and splintered into a million pieces, and the same God we worship, holding books with different verses. We all are the same from within, laughing at our scars with abject profundity. We are brothers and sisters, and together we shall live.
I have good news. We will all get out of here alive. What happens, happens on time. Don't seek your fault. Nothing is your fault. There is no fault at all but living. Through the mysteries of forgiving, I see we are waiting for a miracle. The miracles happen when I trust you, my sweetest friend. But nothing happens when I cannot talk with you and cannot keep my faith, when I cannot trust myself, when all men doubt me. Distance means nothing when your loved one means everything. And I'm telling you now, we will all get out of here alive. What does not happen does not happen in time. Don't seek your or others' fate. There is no fate at all, but choice. In the centuries of noise and its deadly drive, while I'm telling you, we will